Alright, well, welcome to another Isaac Daily. Today I felt like playing a little bit of Lost, because, recently I've been having some issues with getting hit so much, so I was like, you know what? Let's play a character where I actually have to, avoid things and not be hit so much. More for my, my own sake, more than anything. And so I decided to choose the Lost. Now, the Lost is pretty... I would say the Lost is pretty difficult in the sense that you only have 2 hits per room. That is, not like the Tainted Lost where you essentially only have 1 hit until you get a a Holy card. So we activate the Holy Mantle effect again. Ooh, PhD? I wouldn't mind that, not one bit. But yeah, the Lost has that Holy Mantle effect, makes it that way you only really can get hit twice per room. And in that sense it's difficult, but on the other hand it's not difficult because it basically refreshes every single room, so you don't really have to worry about anything. And okay. Why you don't push buttons. Hardly ever pay out. Which, I kind of push the buttons anyway. One of the few things I'm good at, pushing buttons. Fighting the Gurglings on this first floor, that's going to be a little difficult. Especially since they're just going to fly like mega fast. I guess with the Lost for us, we can just, sit by these red poops. And hope that it never interacts with us. The speed at which that one Gurgling went was kind of crazy. Or maybe it's because our movement speed isn't that good. Can't really tell. Let's try to get at least a couple of these out of the way so that way we can take care of them. Be very conscientious of the red poop, because we don't have the Holy Mantle effect anymore. And that's 1 down, that's 2 down. You can actually bait the Gurglings into here, so that way they hit the red poop and take damage themselves. But, that's a little difficult. Speaking of difficult, I don't know where the secret room would be on this floor. If we're going to try to get either PhD or BFF, we would have to find that, and I don't know where it would be. It can't be there. It's either north or south. Okay, it's south of here. It's gotta be. There we go. And we do get quite a bit of money. So we can actually bomb the donation machine and get enough money to get PhD, making pills positive or neutral. Woo! And maybe we can get a random nickel from a fire. Nah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that, but I'll take this. Okay. I found pills, doesn't do anything. The last couple of runs I've had have, started out kind of okay, but then they quickly devolved into struggle runs. Let's hope that this run doesn't turn into that. Because I don't really feel like min-maxing so much. Sty's pretty good. I probably should have waited until there was some form of teleportation, so that way I wouldn't have to fight all these bosses. But I think we have enough damage to handle them, especially here at these early floors. Mom's Contact doing some big things for us, freezing these enemies. Just like that. Doing pretty good. Hope everybody's week is starting off pretty good. It's important to start your week off on the right foot, so that way you can have a clear week and you don't have anything on your mind. And if you do, then take a second to just relax and take a deep breath. And know that it'll probably be okay. staying pretty careful here on these rocks. You could say it's a little bit of a cowardly kind of way to play, but I think with the Lost, it's not just with the Lost, basically any character, you have to play to your strengths, to say the least. And use the advantages that are given to you. Sometimes you can have something early on that really helps you quite a lot, like you can start with like early flying, or some form of early invincibility, like, I don't know, Unicorn Stump, something like that, that can lead a run into something that you normally wouldn't see it as. And I talk about this sometimes, and you'll hear other YouTubers talk about it as well, but there are seams in which this game shows itself. Jawbone, I probably should just re-rolled it, but I think if it hits an enemy, it also deals damage to it, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Take care of that demon fire. Yeah, I saw you revving up, getting ready to fire. At 24 cents, we can make the shop worth it. Yeah, really nothing there for us. As I was saying with seams, you know, you never know when a single bomb into the secret room could lead into something just outrageously good. Maybe? No. There's been a lot of times where I've like bombed into the secret room and found, you know, glitch crown. Actually, I think I had them both times recorded. You're fighting Pin, okay. Pretty easy boss. Especially with flying here, we just kind of ignore it. Our first level deal, and it is lots of good things. I would actually like any of these, to be honest. If we had some way of duplicating these items, I definitely would take them. Well, there's the seed for anyone that cares. I'm gonna sit here and think. There's a low chance that I'll get Guppy, the Guppy transformation, even if I take Guppy's eye. A Fame procs with luck, and with the Lost, you want to have the Perfection trinket, because then that gives you 10 luck, and you know you can scale that out into a bunch of different you know, consumables, which increases the value of shops and stuff like that. But ceremonial robes is a damage up. I think there's only really one choice here, and that's actually a Fame. So we're gonna take that and actually go back to the shop since we have a reroll here, and see. Sure, I'll take more options. It's gonna be a little annoying to pay attention to what more there's more options. There's options. Essentially, what it does is that it pays out between two different payouts that a room drops. So it'll... Ooh, that's a damage up. It'll... And you can only choose one of the two, so it'll be a little annoying to constantly pay attention to that, because there's been times where I've accidentally picked up, like, opened a chest that had dropped, and I was like, oh no, I didn't want the chest, I wanted the other thing that dropped, like a soul heart or something. Ooh, look at Fame go. Yeah, that's why I wasn't too afraid of doing the boss trap room there. Would be nice to be able to find... Quickly go to our boss room. Sure, we'll open the chest, we get 2 bombs. Not too bad. Sure, let's go in here. Which is flies. Alright. Going into the cursed rooms as Lost is a little dangerous, because if you get hit somehow in there, then you just basically are dead. Unless you have some form of teleportation or invincibility. And we get Binge Eater. Alright. Do I actually want Binge Eater, though? I mean, it does give you a lot of damage, but the movement speed. The movement speed is what's important. I'm gonna take it just for one fact and one fact alone. I do value the movement speed, but essentially what Binge Eater does is make bad items. Let's say we get you know, back to back. We don't have any rerolls for our Eternal D1, but we have a bad active item or something that we can't really use. We can take the Binge Eater. I think I'll take 9 volt and Tech 5. Okay, not too bad. Could have been worse. Yeah, we can take a bad item and turn it into stats, or an item that we can't really use. Dreamcatcher wouldn't be bad. It makes that way if we ever get a Curse of the Blind, then we don't have to worry about picking a wrong item. So we'll go ahead in here and fight the boss. This will be Rainmaker. The only thing you really gotta worry about Rainmaker is staying away, because he'll sometimes do a experimental treatment. Okay, we got basically everything we wanted. The only thing that decreased was shot speed, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, the Rainmaker does that like tier effects where it's just a long line of them. I've died a couple of times because I didn't know the attack pattern and just ran right into the tiers. A little embarrassing to say, but you know, it happens. Ooh, an Alga's Rune. That's real good. Random Alga's Rune, I'll take it. I think there was a reroll machine in here. There was. Okay. So we'll bomb this. I saw a black candle. Sadly, we exploded past it. Yeah, I know there's a little trick you can do, which, you know, you can hit escape if you see an item that you want. And there's mods out there that move the menu here. But I don't pay attention to that. Or I don't really care for that. And we should actually... Worm Buddy, alright. Rotten. Oh, I forgot about Binge Eater. Crap. Dang it. I would actually really like Worm Buddy. Worm Buddy is so good. Alright, we're gonna take this because it gives us a pill. And it also increases our movement speed. And decreases our size. So we don't have to worry about being too big. And I think this floor is pretty much done. And you know what else is done? This week is almost done. Hope everybody, or not just this week, I don't know why I said this week, this month. Ooh, we got a luck upgrade.
I can see.
Got a bunch of pills here. What was that? Was that a luck upgrade? No, that was a range upgrade.
Range.
Lots of range upgrades. Okay, not too bad. I may actually go back to the shop. I'll finish my point that I said earlier. But give me 1 second. I could blow these up. A little more money. Alright, okay, we didn't get anything, so we'll blow the reroll machine up. And we get Glowing Hourglass. Glowing Hourglass... Glowing Hourglass makes us that way we can, if we get into a tough situation where we lose the Holy Mantle, we can just redo the room. And I think it's a little better in this position than the Eternal D1. But as I was saying, this month's almost over. First month of 2023. I was going to say, hope everybody's been keeping up with their New Year's resolutions if you've made any. I didn't really make any myself. I was just kind of like focused on, you know, just doing better. Just do better. You know, do more projects, do more basically of everything. And we kind of need bombs. So I'm going to forgo the boss battle for right now. And I'm not too afraid of this room. I could use Glowing Hourglass, but it's not that big a deal. Ooh, a lucky penny. one of the very few mods that I have on. The one that makes Lucky Pennies easier to see. The Planetarium Chances, which you can see down here at the bottom, the 1%. Let's see what else. The item description, and that's literally it. Diplopia. A 7-cent Diplopia is actually really good because we get the devil deal here. I would have liked it on the last time we got a devil deal because then we could take in Guppy's Eye, which I really love as an item. You don't have to waste your time opening chests if they're not going to pay out with anything good. But first things first, we're going to find the item room, because that could be also a Diplopia target. If you're noticing all the different champions, that's because the champion belt I picked up. It gave us the damage up, but it makes champions spawn more frequently, which in my mind is actually fine. No, I don't want that. Because champions do spawn items. Well, sometimes they'll spawn items when they die, which is good in my eyes. More consumables means more means of... We could actually duplicate the chest in here, but that would have been a couple more items if I hadn't duplicated the chests. But I think the devil deal is going to be a little more... Nah, that's not needed. I mean, I guess I could take the HP upgrade, even though it doesn't do anything for us, but there's a little bit of a stat up, thanks to Binge Eater. I don't even know what kind of thumbnail I'm going to do for this video. Maybe I'll try to draw the Lost, but make them really big. That's one thing I wanted to do, was trying to make my own thumbnails a little more. As one of the projects that I, you know, just one of those things where you like do better, which is, you know, start more projects and, you know, just increase my overall different skills that I myself can use, like, you know, starting art, or, you know, making my own video game. Just generally all the things that, all the different ideas that you have, just, you know, I dubbed 2023 as the year of projects. Because you can start a bunch of projects and improve your own skills, which isn't limited to just projects. Like, you can, if you have ever wanted to, you know, play an instrument, you know, the best time to do anything is, well, now, while you're able to. There's no point in, you know, wait until tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow is tomorrow. We only have now. And I'll blow this guy up for a little extra increase in the chance. I guess it doesn't do anything. Oh boy. Rag Mega. And it's Rag Dead. And it doesn't matter which one of those I take. And we get Guppy's head. Okay, we would have had Guppy. Alright, so we missed Guppy's collar. We missed Guppy's eye. We have Guppy's head here. The only other Guppy item that we can get, because I think it was nerfed that 9 lives was removed from the item pool from the Lost and also Tainted Lost. So there's no way for us to get Guppy. So there's no point in duplicating this. And both of these don't matter. Man. But do I stick with the... I'm thinking here. Do I stick with the... where would our... It's probably over here. Do we stick with Diplopia, or do we go back to Glowing Hourglass? I think it's probably best if we're trying to win this run, if we're doing a streak, would be to stick with the Glowing Hourglass. However, this is not a streak run, so it doesn't really matter. So I think I'll just stick with Diplopia for now. It saddens me because we had a couple of good targets for this floor that we should have used Diplopia on, but it was one of those like, we could possibly. What I should have done was wait on all the Diplopia targets, then go to the boss room, and then see if there was a Diplopia target there. That's what I should have done, but I didn't because I wasn't paying attention. One of those monologuing kind of things. Yeah, might as well. I mean, we get more stats. The only downside is we lower our movement speed, so we have to, in order to prepare for being hit by anything, we have to take notice of what's in the room even quicker than we normally would. So this is not really a good thing that we have Binge Eater because our movement speed's so low. And we kind of need that. I mean, overwhelming damage kind of trumps basically anything else. Because it doesn't matter if you have high movement speed if everything is already gone and dead. So, eh. But going back to the topic of different projects and whatnot, I've been doing it myself. I've been mentioning it in the past like 3 or 4 videos of stuff that I wanted to do, and I've gotten a bunch of feedback, and I'm very appreciative of everyone that's done that. I have definitely taken it all to heart, and we'll be moving towards this week. You'll be seeing some stuff come out. If you're new here and don't know what I'm talking about, then go back and watch the couple other videos where I talk about different video ideas and different stuff. Because I'm pretty sure the people that are returning are a little sick of hearing that. And what I'm sick of right now is this Curse of the Lost. Finding all the dead ends. I just want to find our special rooms. There's one of them. Nickel, okay. See what's in the shop. Blanket, it doesn't do anything because we already have the Holy Mantle effect, and I don't think it stacks on top of each other. Alright, which one's gonna pop up first? You. Then you. Alright. Gotta be careful the Demon Beggar. If I hit him, then it's game over. Because I don't have any health. Where to go? South? I think this is the right way. Our item room could be over here. $1. Just run through. This Curse of the Lost, one of my. If we had Black Candle, but sadly it rolled through in the shop, we wouldn't have to deal with this. But it definitely is my most hated curse. Okay, this is a little dangerous. Let's go ahead and take care of these demon fires, and there we go. And I picked up the key instead of opening the chest. We have plenty of keys, no need for the golden key. There's the boss room. We don't know where the item room is. And with Curse of the Lost, I really don't want to go back. Fighting war here. Getting Cuban meat isn't really good. I mean, it's a barrier. We can use it to... I'm actually going to go down to Guyana. We have a chance of making boss rush on this floor. Because on this floor, instead of the normal depths, boss rush is actually at 25 minutes instead of 20. A little dangerous there. since those things love to reflect projectiles back. And we're going to be moving a little quicker than we have been so far. And concentrating a little bit because those guys get me all the time. Strength card doesn't do anything. Explosive diarrhea. You don't want that. Well, there's the boss room. Oh, since we're here, we might as well. Oh man, that a fame. I love seeing that, to be honest. All those Athame procs. Movement speed is a must. And we're fighting Krampus. Alright. And I'll take the Binge Eater. And since we have map on this floor, I will actually go back and try to find the secret room. And it is not there. I know I'm leaving stuff behind, but like, it doesn't really matter. We have plenty of consumables. We'll find plenty of consumables on the way to wherever we need to go. Yeah, those brimstone heads. Alright. That's big damage, so I think we'll head on down to the next floor. I could go to the shop, but I do want to make boss rush. If I can attempt to make boss rush, that is. Because you never know when something good might be down there. Alright. Mom's toenail, that doesn't help us at all. In fact, it would actually be more, it's more of a hindrance. Constantly having the mom's foot fall down. The gauze. I'll use it now. I didn't see if we actually had a curse on this floor or not. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Okay, what's in here? Magic Scab. It's really only useful for the luck upgrade. So let's try to find... Well, this isn't the way we want to go. It's actually down this way. 100%. A random rag mega. Okay, you almost got me. Hopefully it's a clean bedroom. It is. That means there's a crawl space. Find what's down here. Black market. Oh, not a black market. However, it is a fly item. I'll take that. It's kind of useless because it only activates on damage, but I think it'll contribute to Beelzebub, which we don't really need. Penetrative shots, sure, I'll take that. And I went all the wrong way, and I came down to this floor, which is much more dangerous. All to fight boss rush, and we're not even going to make it. Sometimes your plans don't fall out the way you want them to, which is okay. I'll take deep pockets. Might as well take this. We really don't have much more need of consumables, so we'll just continue on. Give me one moment. Alright, and thanks to the power of editing, that was instantaneous. So I don't have to worry about waiting or anything. We'll take the negative. It's a little more damage that Cricket's head can scale off of. Or it will scale off of Cricket's head. So the good thing about going down that route is that right now it is the Wound 2, or Scarred Wound 2. So we can actually go to Hush if we want to. Which I wouldn't mind doing, to be honest, because we're still holding on to this Diplopia, sadly. And I would actually very much like to use it. And I will go back to get our Alga's rune, because that could be imperative in the Hush fight. Just red patch, no need to pick that trinket up. A Fame scaling with our luck, which perfection makes a lot of strides in the proc rate for it. The Devil Deal here. Man. Not really too much that we want. Spirit of the Night, it's gonna be useful in the Hush fight because Hush spawns a lot of things, so we'll get a bunch of ghosties spawning. Oh boy, movement speed. So that has not been an issue so far this run. We could reroll ourselves. Might as well. Strength card doesn't do anything. I should have bought Mom's purse because the 4 pills we have PhD. I completely forgot about it. Sure. There we go. Now we have 2 red flies, and we got Beelzebub. Alright. Did I blow up the donation machine? I did. High Priestess. It's not any better than the Alga's rune. So I guess we're gonna be stuck making this run. Making this this fight worth it. Hopefully I can manage not to get hit too much. So pardon the lack of commentary, but I am going to need to focus here because I got to do the very thing that I'm working on. The whole point of playing this character is not taking hits, and what better way to practice your dodging than on a Hush fight? Almost ran right into him. Oh man, look at those with Fame. Absolutely beautiful. I really wish we had Sci-Fly. I definitely would double Sci-Fly. And get in here. We immediately got hit on the first continuum shot. And there we go. Hush is dead. Now this is not a delirium fighting build, so I will not be doing that. Sure. I'll take the strength card. It may be... Nah, I think the High Priestess is better. Well, in my own personal opinion, it could be better. Alright, we're down in the shoal. And you know what? I think the Yara here is actually gonna... Well, no. The Yara actually isn't better. Hierophant doesn't do anything. Queen of Hearts doesn't do anything.
Queen of Hearts.
The... You know what? No. I was correct. The Yara is better. I was thinking about the 4 red chests that spawn after this this level, and it doesn't matter how many are in there, they'll disappear after I take one. Kind of a little bit of a downside loss, but hey, they count as double deal items. So, but I can duplicate a normal chest and make that an extra item. And there's a luck upgrade. I'll take that. Still just looking for the boss room because that's all that's really left. Death card. Meh. Not needed. See? Sometimes there's a soul heart that spawns in there. The jawbone picked that up for me. I was watching a video earlier with my my mom about mushroom growing. I know that's really random, but sometimes I'll get on like a topic or something that I just really find interesting. And the people, they were growing shiitake mushrooms, and they're saying how different the way that the mushrooms grow inside the wood is that there's a layer between the bark and the actual hardwood, the inside wood, that has all the nutrients that the fungus and everything feed off of. And they're saying that different trees will actually produce a different type of flavored shiitake. I was thinking, wow, that is really, really cool, because you could have, because I know in honey, you can have different pollens produce a different type of, you know, flavor of the honey. That's why specific honeys are more expensive than others, because they're specific. And also because you have, like, you know, your organic honey and stuff like that, even though technically you cannot have organic honey because bees will fly, you know, 10, 15, 20 miles to go gather pollen. So you technically can't have legally can't have anything organic. You can have all natural honey. That you can have. Alright, let's see what's in these chests. Dark Bomb. Oh boy. You know what? We'll take Contract from Below. So that way if we do end up getting a chest on the ground, it'll double, and then we can use Yarrow on it again and double it again. Okay. Here's what we do. We double. We pick only the chests. Alright, what do we want from here? We'll take that. Take that. Sandsman's Chain is good. Glycoma's not bad. Teratoma's not bad. We could go fight Mega Satan. I kind of want to clear the room out a little more before I do, or clear the floor out a little more before I do that. I would have liked the other item. It can proc and actually help you. Make you invulnerable. Pinking Shears isn't bad. Thanks to Beelzebub, we're getting these flies to be friendly towards us. Maybe I won't fight Mega Satan. Why do we have a Temperance card? That was quite dangerous, because Temperance cards, they require HP, and we will just straight up, you know, it'd be game over if we tapped it. Alright, Lacrygy, sure. Alright, money equals power. I will take that. Get a little extra damage. I didn't see exactly how much damage it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a bit. Forever Alone? Sure. Getting all the fly items. Or a lot of them, at least. Scapular doesn't do anything, so we'll take dinner for more stats. And dang, sitting at 30 something damage. That is pretty good. I'll take this for the Seraphim transformation. And nothing else really. I probably should have taken the Binge Eater more. Alright, we get a double. I actually wanted Papa Fly. And looks like this run's going to be about it. If you've made it this far and have enjoyed yourselves, then look forward for more. As I started constantly uploading every day. Been doing so for about a little over a month. And if you have any suggestions on players that or characters I want to play, then, you know, let me know. I've done this quite a few times, or somebody suggested something, I went ahead. But thank you all for watching, new and old, or returning, and I'll see you in the next one.